Are we live?
Yeah, we're
Welcome to Sunday Strolls.
last session of the day.
Last session of the day. My name is Todd O'Neill, also known as Brom Stonehand. I feel like that's not a good intro.
We're about to awesome.
Oh! 2. Oh my gosh.
11 ones.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need one right now. Well, you can ask your mom when she gets home.
Did you call her in the group chat?
Mm-mm.
He said, so everybody who's on the stream who missed what happened to Shadeclaw, Stefan already gave a good wrap up of it, but when Shadeclaw went into the cave, he actually died in the cave, making the sacrifice that would then end his dark self. Was that right, Stefan?
Yeah.
The evil version of himself, freeing his city and his people. But Shadeclaw did die at the end of his stream. Dude, there's just a giant sack of popcorn over here by your
Yeah,
fish.
if you want to have some. We were snacking on it earlier.
Whose is it?
It's ours.
Oh, that's funny.
It's left over from my kid's birthday.
I'll probably grab some.
Do it. Hey.
Wait, from Kate's birthday party?
No. From Anna and Lance.
Oh, that's right.
My leg's already trying to go to sleep. It's it, Patrol.
You've been working hard. You've been DMing all day.
Working hard or hardly working?
Working hard or hardly working.
It's working.
Are we coming through?
She sells seashells by the seashore.
You've been working hard. You've been DMing all day. Working hard or hardly working.
Alright. Let me put the comments up because everyone's been commenting and I haven't.
Yeah, you should address them.
Hi guys, I haven't been addressing you.
Address the people.
We're delayed by about 30 seconds though, so this addressing is not going to do anything.
Oh, I think maybe you were going to respond to your previous comments.
No, I haven't had a chance to even read them.
Okay.
I know Kylie put some comments on there. All right, Todd.
Kylie, we want to apologize. Did you we share out the stream? We're good.
Yeah, I just put it on there, and we already got 3 people watching, so
cool.
that's including me though.
Hello, world.
Which is probably Kylie and John.
Probably. Hello, dead man.
Maybe Kylie and Connor.
Maybe Connor. Chandler's right by my feet.
Dude,
He's just chilling.
He'll just lay right there.
I'm kicking off my flip flops.
Do it.
Brom doesn't need flip flops. Where he's going.
You don't know. Maybe he doesn't.
Sandy Shores, a beach.
Let me get this.
Oh, I just launched it. I'm in here with Talia. Oh no, not Talia.
What's wrong with Talia?
She's gonna take a pass at me. I'm gonna put her down.
I mean, she did ask Reese about you.
I know. I would watch the stream. I was at work and I out loud went, "Oh no!"
Alright, let me do this up on the screen so we have it just in case.
I am gonna totally pull this up on YouTube because I do want to see if a comment comes in.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got John said I'm here, and he said it's Brom time.
It's Brom time. My new catchphrase.
It's Brom time.
It's Brom
Is
time.
that like it's morphin type?
Yes.
Tyrannosaurus.
Form of Tyrannosaurus.
Okay.
Go ahead, dude. Take a minute. You're good.
Bad. It's only this one spot.
Nobody's judging you.
Except for all the people watching me punch myself online.
Yeah, except that.
I've only been here since like 10 o'clock this morning.
There is John. It's Brom time. Yep, I'm watching it all now.
John.
Oh.
All right, y'all. Let's do this. Do this like Brutus.
Whew. Okay. Let me get in my headspace here.
Ready for this?
I don't think I am, but I'm also ready for it.
Pull some light out of here so you can see the screen.
Yeah. Bring down the lights. Get us into that mood lighting.
What is it? That TV show. What is it? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Where all the lights like dim and point.
Choo, and they all come in. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
All right, Brom. Just a quick little recap. So you just came back from the astral plane after 5 years. You find yourself in the Ember Alliance with Talia, who has been hitting on you pretty much this whole time. So
the real Brom's realest danger.
Yes, other women.
Other women.
And so you have come back and you realize it's been 5 years. Everyone else has kind of taken off to go and check on family members or have gone off on their own little missions.
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of one of the last people still hanging out around.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you are here in the meeting room with Talia as everyone leaves.
Okay. The last piece of information Talia gave me was that there's a new leader of the Storm Peak clan, right?
Correct. Because
Okay.
they have one of their informants that's in that area.
Tell them
who
that.
told them, that they saw that there was a new leader of the Storm Peak.
Okay, got it. And then I believe the last session I asked if there was any news about Worms Hollow, and it was basically that they said it's, like everything else around here, it's been affected by the kingdom.
Absolutely.
That's all the information I got so far.
And Worms Hollow is where you were staying after.
Yeah, that's my home.
That's your home.
My home. Okay. So I'm in here with Talia. I kind of look across the desk at her, and I've already got all this information. And Brom's he's pretty passionate, but he's not like just gonna run off without doing anything. So he's gonna try to get some intel right now. So look over at Talia and I say, I need more information than this. Your informant said that there's a new leader of the clan. How did they know this? How did they find out?
Well, I mean, the same way we find anything else out. Somebody was there and they told us.
Is there some... Oh my goodness. It's okay. Brom's head's kind of spinning right now, so he's kind of thinking the first thing is that he needs to go check in on his wife. So he looks at Talia and says, I need to get supplies and I need to get out of here right now. There's a family. I have a family waiting back for me in Worms Hollow, and I don't know what's happened to them.
Well, come on, big guy. It's been 5 years. What's the rush?
My family's a rush.
Maybe you need a new family.
That would take a long time. I'm not interested in that. I need to check in on my wife, Myrna. She matters to me, and if she's in any danger, I need to go.
Well, you need to understand, bro, that no one leaves the astral plane without cost. Are you sure what you returned to is still there?
If it's not, I need to make sure it isn't. If there's even a hope, a shred of hope that she's there, I'll do whatever it takes to make sure she's safe.
I mean, if you'd like to wait, I can send some scouts out and they can give you the information themselves.
No, they're not going to make it through Worms Hollow. They don't know the land like I do. They don't understand it. And plus, I can't just hear from somebody that things are okay. I have to go check.
I mean, if that's what you feel is best, I'll be here waiting.
Okay, that's what's best. And then I walk out the tent.
Okay.
I'm going to try not to die, John. Thank you for clarifying that. Says the guy who's dead.
Kylie, hooray.
Hooray.
All right, we're going to go out to take it step by step. You're in Tent City.
Are there any soldiers or people walking nearby as I kind of step outside the tent?
Not right now. See. Characters all the way. So you come out of the tent, and it is late at night, and you look down and you see Shadeclaw disappearing into the distance. off one of the trails.
Like he's walking down that trail?
Like if you look, he's all the way at the end of the trail, and he disappears through the invisible wall at the end. So you see him walk out.
Okay. Was this obviously like he had just left for his this is just that he just left for his quest?
He just left for his quest.
Okay. I'm not gonna give him a lot of attention because I really need to go get supplies. Okay. And I'm assuming he's going his own way.
Yep.
Is he far enough for me to shout anything to him?
Oh, he's gone. He went out through the little. Oh, you saw him step out of the
veil
area.
thing.
Yep.
All right, I didn't catch him before he got out.
Nope.
Okay. I remember her talking about a store, and I've seen all these guys kind of go off into a direction for a store. Kind of looking at the lay of the land, I know that there's kind of this bigger tent over that has some supplies in there, and I'd like to go and kind of go into that tent to supply up.
But hit the Wiser shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm moving pretty fast though.
So you get over there, and walk in.
John says, I'm a ghost. I watched Shadeclaw walk off, not knowing that's the last time I'll ever see him.
Absolutely.
No metagaming here.
Alright, so you walk in, and walk into a room. It's completely empty except for display case.
Hello? Is somebody here?
As soon as you begin speaking, the room changes, and it is full. And you see a door open from nowhere, middle of the room, and a man step out with a curly mustache. You assume that this is Wiser.
Okay.
What can I help you with, my friend?
Are you Wiser?
Of course I am Wiser. Wiser is me.
Awesome. I need to get some gear, and I need to get out of here. There's just a lot going on. I need to restock on some supplies so I can get out towards Worms Hollow. Do you have armor and equipment? What do you have here?
I mean, Wiser has some armor and some equipment, but due to all this craziness...
Wait, I thought you said you were Wiser.
Yes, I am Wiser.
But you said Wiser has.
Yes, Wiser has.
Brom takes a minute, and then he goes, okay. Continue?
So, Wiser has many things, but not a lot because of this crazy recession we're in. So, I have armor, but it's just basic armor. I do have potions of healing.
I might need some potions. How many do you have, and how much do they cost?
Potions of healing, 50 apiece. Gold?
Oh man, I got like 100 gold. So you have no weapons, nothing like that.
Well, I have weapons, but they're basic weapons.
Do you have, I don't know, an axe maybe, or maybe a great axe if possible?
I have axes, but it looks like you already have an axe.
I have a great sword.
Oh, that's a sword?
I know.
I thought it was an axe. Wiser's not the smartest.
Brom keeps trying to wrestle with the fact that he's talking in the third person, but he's just like, okay, so are you saying that you do have great axes here, or you don't?
I may have a great axe.
How much would that great axe cost if you did have it?
Let me check my inventory. Basic great axe is going to cost you around 30 gold pieces.
Okay. Do I get to see the stats on it before I get it? Is that a thing?
It's pretty basic stats.
I'm assuming just like the great sword,
I think it's like 1d12 slashing.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, my great sword is 2d6s.
So it's essentially it's the same damage, just with one dice instead of two.
And I do get a perk for great axe. I'll get a cleave rather than the graze.
Are you proficient?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think Brom's into figuring out how to relearn how he's been fighting. Mm-hmm. So I think that maybe he's just well, tell Wiser thank you about the great axe, but I think I'm just gonna grab two healing potions and be on my way.
2 healing potions. If you buy 2, I'll give them to you for 75 gold.
Brom, thinking back to being a farmer and the haggling that comes with that, and after Wiser responded that way, he kind of goes into that merchant mode, but he's not super good at it. So he says, I will pay 60 for 2 of them.
Well, you must be friends with that Etna girl.
I guess you could call us that, friends. Yes.
She tried the same thing. I told her 75 was the lowest I'll go.
70 for 75. Both of them.
That's already a great deal. Weiser give you a great deal.
73.
75. Weiser give you a great deal.
Brom's really struggling with not being able to get any out of this, but he also at the same time is a little rushed, so he's going to be like, fine, tell Weiser I'll take it for 75.
Well, you just told Weiser. Weiser is here.
Brom at this point is getting frustrated. He goes, where is Weiser?
I am Weiser.
Don't.
Weiser is me.
He slams 75 coins on the table in front of him.
Weiser sets 2 healing potions on the table. Anything else Weiser can do for you?
If Weiser can do anything, I'll let you know to let him know. And he grabs the potions, and he's clearly frustrated, and he goes to walk out the door.
Before he walks out the door, Weiser turns around and walks through his little portal thing, his little doorway, and leaves, and the room goes back to being blank again.
And Brom is just murmuring, I don't know where that Weiser guy was, as he's like walking out the tent.
Okay, so you are back into Tent City. Feel free to add those 2 potions to your inventory before you forget.
I will do that. Do I have kind of a general idea where Worms Hollow would be?
Yes, you do. You guys do know where you're at because you guys, it's essentially you're next to Somerset, which you guys all have already been to.
Got it.
So you know how to get there.
Got it. So is this just a regular healing potion?
Yeah,
of healing?
Just potion of healing.
Okay, and we're going to add 2 of those into my equipment. Okay.
Getting old.
Okay, they are now in my inventory. I walk out of the tent, and oh gosh, I didn't even think about this. Is there any sort of... I walk back into the tent again.
And you come into an empty tent.
And I say, Weiser, where are you?
He immediately comes back. You call for me again? Why do you need Weiser?
I was looking for what... Never mind. Whoever you are there horses or something I can use to travel to Worms Hollow even faster?
Well, Weiser has no horses, but maybe you can go to the caravan at the end of the way and get a ride.
Brom says, tell Weiser I said thank you, and then walks outside the tent.
But I am Weiser!
I just walk out.
He's just yelling at you while you're leaving.
Yeah.
I am Weiser!
And he's gone. Brom's gone.
All right. So you go back out to the tent city.
And
okay. And where do you want to go?
I am working my way towards this caravan that he was kind of talking about. I'm assuming I'm just going to kind of go with like the flow of tents to where.
Yeah. So you know that on the other side, he pointed it out to you.
Yeah. He
on the other side is where they're at.
Got you.
So you get over here, and you see a man sitting inside of a carriage with a single horse, and he's just reading a newspaper, which there hasn't been a newspaper printed in a very long time, so you can tell that this is a really old newspaper.
Yeah.
And he's just sitting like he's just been enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. So Brom comes up and says, "Hey, you are you the one? Are you the owner of this carriage?"
Yes, sir.
I need transportation. I don't know if it costs anything. Are you with the Ember Alliance? Are you someone to taxi us around for free? How does this work?
Well, I mean, I'd like to get something out of it.
Yeah.
I'm a man,
Brom's thinking that this might be some sort of he's not picking up on what he means by something for it. So I'm trying to remember if I picked up anything on our on our travels that I might be able to pull up here.
What are you thinking of? What are you trying to pull up?
I don't know, because he said I want something for my travels. So Brom's kind of hastily looking through his stuff, and he looks at the 2 potions of healing, which is probably the only thing of any use in his bag. So he holds up a healing potion and he goes, "How about this?"
I don't have any use for that. I'm not an adventurer.
So Brom looks at him, clearly frustrated, and says, "Do you want a reason to use this?"
Well, sir, if you'd like a ride from me, you must give me something. Do you have a book? I like to read. You see my newspaper? How about a newspaper? Newspaper?
So, Brom has no newspaper. But he okay, he knows that Reese has books, right? Or like that Reese is like learned.
Yeah.
Brom's like just trying to get out of here, but he knows that he's going to be really impeded if he doesn't get a carriage. So he says, "Hold on," and I want to go into Reese's tent to see if I can try to snatch a book from him.
Okay. So you go inside Reese's tent and give me a perception.
Okay. My first roll, perception. How about a 19?
Okay. So you open or you see a book lying on top of Reese's bed.
I feel like it would be bad just to pull it. Is Reese anywhere here?
No, he is not. He's out on his own mission right now.
Dude. Okay. I want to go and okay. I'm trying to get in Brom's headspace. Brom looks at it, and what? Can I get some description of the cover of the book? And
yeah, it's like a red covered book. You can tell it's tattered, and all it says on it is how to be a servant.
Oh man, I feel like I should not take this book. Brom's desperate though. Brom picks up the book.
Okay. All right. Are you taking it?
Yeah.
Are you going back?
I'm taking it and I'm going back.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Connor. I'm so sorry. Brom's got a wife.
So Brom goes back. He sees this man here. Well, sir, what do you have for me?
I hold up a book that says "How to Be a Servant" and it said, "A book thing,
reading material."
Listen, this is a friend of mine, and I don't know how much he needs this book. Can we do like a loaning situation here where I can come back for it?"
No. I need the book, or that's it.
Brom in his haste. Hold on, I'm trying to get in his head here. This is a horrible situation to put myself in already. I'm not even outside of the camp yet. Brom needs to go see his wife. It matters to him more than how he feels about Reese. He thinks it over and he like begrudgingly hands the book over to the guy.
So the guy takes the book excitedly. Okay, get on, let's go.
All right, I hop on.
Okay, and you are on your way.
Wait, do we pass Reese's tent?
No, because you're going to Alec of the city.
Okay, cool. Oh.
Alright, so we are... the path home winds through sun-bleached fields and dry, broken stone. So you get here. I love that my screen's the last one to load, even though I'm the one loading it.
Yeah, the irony.
The farmhouse stands skeletal, its roof sagging, door ajar.
We're at my house, right?
You're at Worm. Yep, Worm home.
Okay.
At your house. So he drops you off, and we can leave carefully. Still wrong. Drops you off here. And the roof is sagging, the door is ajar. Ashes mix with the weeds in what used to be fertile soil. You step through the ruined gate as the wind whistles past splintered wood.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. So does it look like any of it? So all this is pretty run down. Does any of it look fresh? Like it's been raided recently?
Nope. It just looks like
it's aged and broken down.
Yeah, nothing's been there.
Okay, so Brom, because there doesn't seem to be any clear sign of danger, is my stable here with my griffin, like where I would normally have my griffin in it?
Yeah, so the stable is the far one, the big one with the little fire in the front.
Yeah.
The middle one is your home, and then the right one is the home of your neighbor.
Okay. I'm going to go, obviously, because my neighbor's on the way, I'm going to go to his house first and kind of knock on the door.
So you come out, as you... So, you knock, and out comes Jessa.
Jessup?
Jessa.
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 Was she just Jessa before the 5 years?
She was just Jessa. Now she's old
Now
Jessa.
she's old Jessa.
All right. So, from a nearby path, an older woman stands staring. Her face is carved by wind and time, but the eyes, sharp and wide, soften as she lowers her cane. Stonehand? Is that really you?
Jessa. And I kind of like work my way over to her. Is her house in shambles too, or is it like...
No, her house is okay.
Okay.
Like it's been maintained.
Gotcha.
You vanished in a flash of stars. We waited. Myrna most of all. She didn't believe the whispers, nor till the second winter came.
Myrna, is she okay?
Well, a year passed before she stopped wearing the ring. Then Thune came.
Oh,
Said
man.
he'd searched every corner for you. He stayed, helped, then they left. Said they were going back to the mountains. Had a little adventure with him.
Myrna went with him?
Well, yeah, but she made me promise if you ever came back, I was to give you this. She hands you a wrapped bundle.
Is there a severed head in it? I'm just kidding. All right. Can I open the... I'm going to tentatively take the bundle from old Jessa and open it up.
You open it up, and your father's ring is inside of it with the worm still sitting.
What?
The one that your wife wore.
Oh, man, it's a ring. Okay. Brom is having a real moment here. I clutch the ring in my hand, and I look down at it, and I slowly feel my fist closing around it out of anger and grief. And I look back at old Jessa, and I say, Thum was here?
Why, yes, he came looking for you.
That's crazy, because, like, I was banished for so long, and for him to come looking for me is crazy. Why was he looking for me? Did he tell you?
Just said he missed an old friend.
Oh, man. And this ring's like for her little halfling finger, so it's like me holding like a Barbie ring in my hand, right?
But it has your family's insignia.
Yeah. I just put the ring in my bag because I'm trying to get my head around what's going on here. So I motion to the farm and I say to Jessa, "What about the farm? What happened here? They just left it and everything that was here?"
Well, they felt they could find a better life somewhere else, so yeah, they left it.
Just because Brom's a total sap for his griffin. What about Skarn? Is he okay?
They let him go.
Oh.
They had no use for him without you here.
The violin right now is really getting me in this music for how sad this is. Brom takes a minute, and he just kind of steps away. He turns and steps away from Jessa. And he just looks around at the farm and at everything just in ruins. And he's just overwhelmed with confusion and hatred. He looks back to Jessa and he says, "You're telling me they went back to my clan? They went back to the mountains?"
Yes, they went back to where Thune came from.
Before I go, because I would know, well, I'm going to go check my house. Well, before I go check my house, I look at old Jessa and I say, "Jessa, I just have one question. Do you have any spare books?"
Books?
Yeah, like light reading material.
I mean, we don't really read around here. You know that.
I thought you might have picked it up as a hobby. And I turn around and I start walking towards my farm.
Okay, so you're going towards your farm?
Yeah. Okay, into my house first. Oh no. Yes, Kylie, it stings.
That's gonna sting, bro.
That's gotta sting, bro. My best friend came and swept my wife away while I was dead. I'm trying like not to go over too much either. Like I know like I have an objective to get to, but like
No. This is all. I told you guys. There's not very many encounters in this. This is all story building.
yeah.
So you guys take as long as you want. Don't focus on the fact that this looks just like the one from that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Your childhood homes look very similar.
Go figure.
All right. So you come into your home. You want to do some checks, or what do you want to do?
Sorry, John just said finders keepers in the chat, and I'm dying a little on the inside, John. Yeah. So I walk through the front door, and there's a few things I want to check, which is, I first kind of want to see, was there anything left behind? Is there anything here that's usable, or like, that there's something here? I'm looking for utility first. Like I'm looking for stuff that I could use for myself. Is there anything here, like potions or food or other stuff like that?
Give me an investigation. Or let's do perception.
Okay. Oh, 7.
7. You don't see really anything that's of use in the home.
Mm-hmm.
It's mostly just stuff lying around. It was almost left the way that you left it.
Okay.
Almost. Roll me an investigation.
I'm gonna go with an actual D20 on this. An actual physical die. There's only a +1 on my investigation. So oh my gosh, that's a 5.
You just see your house.
So I want to start working my way through it because again, I know I have somewhere to go. I know that she's apparently alive. So the first thing I do is kind of go to our room because I want to see our room.
Okay.
Do I have anything in this room that I've kept in the past? Maybe extra supplies, maybe extra gold, like an emergency stash of money or something like that.
Give me a perception check.
I got a 14.
So you don't have any extra gold or anything like that inside this room. You look inside of the chest, and all of your clothes are still just in there, just regular clothes.
Okay.
So she left all of your stuff behind and took her own. You do notice on the table in your room that there is a small wooden toy sitting on there.
Mm-hmm.
And in the room, you do notice small footsteps.
Oh, man. Okay. Brom wants to pick up the toy and kind of like look at it and see, because he's just trying to kind of figure out what's going on. And when he picks it up, does it look like hand carved? Does it look like
you pick it up and it's a hand carved wooden duck. And as Brom picks it up and it tips, he feels something like move inside of it, and it makes almost like a quacking noise as it moves.
Okay. I'm gonna take the toy. Can I add that to my inventory?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just do a custom item and put wooden duck.
Wooden duck toy. Got it. Add custom item. Wooden duck.
What's funny is I've always said that yours and Kylie's stories feel like they mesh the most.
Yeah.
So like there's like 3 or 4 different things so far that have actually crossed in your guys' story.
That's hilarious.
And it's all completely on accident. This is actually happening on accident.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to add it yet.
You're good.
Wooden duck toy. Okay. Add item. To equipment. Okay. I have this thing in my pack now. The little footprints, are they halfling size, Goliath size? Like, how big are they?
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Oh my gosh. A nat 1.
You cannot tell. You don't know what they are.
I'm just
They could be like halfling, but they also could be like a small Goliath.
Yeah.
You're not really sure.
Gotcha. Is there any sort of crib or other bed in the room other than the one that me and Mirren used to sleep in?
There is not.
Oh, sorry. I didn't pull my gold for Wiser.
You're good.
I'm going to do that real quick.
Just don't forget. Kylie just put the wooden duck.
She knows.
In her storyline, the guy was whittling a wooden duck.
Oh, that's funny.
So it just happened to work out that way.
Work out that way? Okay. So, oh gosh, this is going to be bad too. Does the bed look like, there's been two people sleeping in the same bed?
Brom really want to know that?
Yeah, Brom. I think Brom really wants. He just picked up a wooden duck.
So in the bed, you can see that. Actually, give me perception. Let's roll perception.
Okay.
You can roll perception or investigation. Your choice.
I'll take a 12.
Okay. In the bed, it looks like you know your side of the bed and Myrna's side of the bed. So you can tell that on her side of the bed, where her shortness would be, all of that is indented, where it's like that's where she slept.
Yeah.
And then on the other side of the bed, it's been indented by something larger, around the same size as you. Yeah. So.
Okay. All right. Brom's taking that in. I want to look around for another room, like as if there's, obviously we had our bedroom, but are there other rooms in the house? Kitchens, other bedrooms, stuff like that.
So you do have this other room, which kind of served as your guys' dining room / kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While I'm in the kitchen, is there any? Oh gosh. I imagine Brom would kind of just be like rifling through the cabinets and the shelves and everything, just to investigate to see if, again, there's something kind of out of place or if there's things there that he could use to kind of see if he can use it on his journey from here.
There's a lot of not like almost like canned foods, but back in the day, it's like wooden barrels with little amounts of food in it, but nothing that's really gonna help him.
Yeah.
As he's going through, he knocks over one of the canisters in there, and it has salt inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And behind it, he sees a paper stuck in a crack.
Okay. I'd like to reach forward and grab the paper.
He pulls it out, and you opening it up.
Yeah.
On the paper, you see an old recipe that you and your wife put together. One of your guys' favorite meals that you used to have. So it's written in her handwriting, but it's got all of the different steps on the recipe. And then at the bottom, it just has like a heart with your guys' names.
Got it. And does it look like it looks as if it was kind of hidden?
No, it looks like
it's just
like you used to keep recipes up there. And
got it.
She just left it up.
Okay. I would also like to put this into my pocket because I'm scared to death that like all my stuff's gone and I don't know what to do with myself. Okay. I work my way. Are there any other rooms in the house that besides the kitchen and the bedroom and the dining room area?
There is. Give me a perception check.
Yeah. Let me add Brom's favorite recipe to my inventory.
Uh-oh. My screen go down? Did my phone start? There it goes.
Kylie says Brom's gonna go berserk. Brom zerking. Thanks, John. Okay. So yeah, I kind of hug up against the wall. You said you want a perception check from me?
Perception check.
Okay.
Who's coming?
Roll the 12.
You hear the footsteps, and they're very light, as if they are a woman's footsteps.
Okay. Are they like? Can I hear if they're like checking around for things, or if they're searching, or do they just seem like they're kind of like rolling in?
It sounds like they're just walking. Like they're
around my house.
Yeah.
My old house.
Yeah, like they're walking towards the bedroom.
I'd like to peek around the corner to see if I can catch a glimpse of them without them really knowing I'm there.
Yeah, go for it. You look around the corner,
yep,
and you see old Jessa.
Oh, gosh. I kind of like let out a sigh of relief and say, Jessa, and I kind of come around the corner.
Hey, Brom.
And I'm trying to keep it together. I don't understand. They had a life here. Her and Thum.
Well, not for very long.
I noticed some smaller footsteps in our room. Whose are those? Who else was here?
Are you speaking of Irna's footsteps?
Would I know that they weren't Myrna's when I saw them?
No, because remember you rolled a 1.
Oh, gosh.
You just know that they're tiny footsteps.
I pull a wooden duck from my bag, and I show it to her. And I say, I don't think Myrna likes wooden duck toys. And I tilt it to where it quacks and makes a stupid noise.
That was Torix.
Who's Toric?
Her son.
Oh. I feel like Brom tightens his grip around the duck to where it's making its squeaking noise again because it's getting like so wildly tight. And he goes, her son with who?
I don't know. She had a son shortly after you left.
Oh, man.
It should be about 5 now.
Who came first, Thum or Toric?
Who? But Thum came shortly after you did. After you left.
Oh, you dirty dog, DM. You're a dirty dog. Oh, man. Okay. Brom is really confused now. He loosens his grip on the duck and he looks at it again, thinking, who is Toric? And he starts to think, could this have been my son or is it Thum's son? He puts the duck back into his backpack and he says, looks back up at Jess and he goes, why were you here? Were you just coming to check on me?
Well, I know you've been gone for a while and I wanted to tell you it's very dark outside. It might be a good idea for you to stay here.
Brom knows the area pretty well. Does he feel like that's sound advice in this moment?
Give me a perception check.
I got a 13.
So he knows that Jessa wouldn't try to steer him in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
She knows this area really well, even though she does stay in her home quite a bit. She does adventure out to find out what's going on.
So, Jess, I think you're right. I don't know if I could sleep in here tonight, to be honest. Do you still have an extra room at your place?
Not an extra room, but I got the living room.
Brom's kind of looking around the house, and he imagines Toric running around, not knowing whose it is. He sees Thum, and he sees Myrna, and he's just really confused and really angry, and he knows if he stays here, he's not going to be in a really good headspace. So he looks over at Jessa, and he says, yeah, can I come over in just a bit? I need to go check our stables before I head over that way.
Yeah, feel free. Come on over.
So Brom kind of nods a thank you to Jessa, walks out, and he wants to go see where Skarn was at the stables.
Okay. So we're going to see.
And is there an inside to the stables, or is it just all kind of out in the open?
It's just open now because the whole roof is falling in.
Gotcha. So the first thing is that he wants to see if Skarn's halters and saddles are anywhere to be seen, or if they got kind of taken or lost. Would they be anywhere in the wreckage?
So you see over on the right, which is where you guys would have a fire on occasion. You see in the ash of the fire a piece of the saddle.
Oh my gosh!
Where it looks like they probably burned it because they had nothing for it anymore.
I am dying on the inside. Okay, Brom kind of. This fire hasn't been alive for a while, so
no.
Kind of picks up and looks at the piece just to confirm that it was on his harness or his saddle. He doesn't keep this one, obviously. Kind of checks into the stable. What am I seeing when I kind of walk into the stable?
So you see, if you look, it's literally the whole roof has caved in on the back half.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is just wide open. So you don't really see much. It's just a bunch of rubble.
Gotcha. I want to kind of work my way down towards old Jess's, but I want to check out my fields and see if they look like they were like, not that they were freshly tilled, but if they look any different than when I kind of left them. Like as a farmer, I feel like I kind of have a good idea of like my land being reused or used differently.
No, so you go out there and you notice that the land has not been used for a very long time. Probably a good like years.
Okay.
3-4 years.
Okay. Would there be some way of me, when I had Skarn, of kind of like calling him back to me, or like some sort of a signal that I would know to give? Like maybe a whistle or something like that?
So, I mean, if it's a trained animal, you would have trained it with some kind of recall, but you don't know how long it's been gone or how far away.
Just, yeah.
You can attempt it, but it's not guaranteed.
Out of like sheer sadness and depression, and Brom just like wanting some sort of familiarity back, I think that he would try to like give out that call kind of out into the night as it's getting darker. As the sun sets, he's looking out there and he does whatever it is.
So, I don't care. What is it? Go ahead. Give me his call. What does he do? Whistle, call, whatever you want.
He goes, he looks up to the sky and he says, "Caw-caw! Caw-caw!"
The second time he does it, you hear just an echo,
Mm-hmm.
and then just silence.
Oh gosh, it's even worse and so different. And Brom gives one half-hearted "Caw-caw!"
At this point, old Jessa looks out, and she knows his call.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not coming back. He's been gone a really long time.
I know that now, Jessa, thank you. And I just kind of like pick up just a handful of the dirt and feel it in my hands. And Brom just kind of half-heartedly lets it go and works his way back to Jessa's house.
You look down at your hands and realize that it's actually manure that you picked up. So it's like a chunk of manure.
You're so dirty, dude. You dirty dog.
Everything just gets worse as soon as you go through it.
It's just a big old turd that I put in my hand. Okay.
You're going back to Jesse's house?
Yeah. I'm gonna walk my way back towards Jess's house and just leave the poo on my hand. I'm not even gonna wipe it off. I'm just gonna feel the pain.
Can I make a burger, Dad?
No. Alright, so Jess's house is set up the same way yours is because you guys built them together.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So,
what's with this pit in the middle?
hers doesn't have a giant hole in her.
Okay, got it.
This is just the one I have. So.
Okay, so when I walk into Jessa's, has she always lived alone? Like, does she have a husband before I left?
She had a husband a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but she's on her own now. She's been widowed for a long time.
Yeah, I knew her when she was widowed.
Yeah, you've known her since.
Okay. Does she have any children? Anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. She's just out here on her own.
She's out here on her own.
Okay. Thanks, John. So as I'm kind of like working my way towards, I don't even know if there's even really a spot in her living room that's big enough for me to like sleep in, because it's just like, it's a human house and I'm a giant Goliath. But I look over at Jessa and I say, Jessa, so what happened? I know that Worms Hollow would always get attacked by raiders and goblins. When I was gone, who took care of this place?
I mean, Thune was here for a while, but now it's just us.
Who's us?
Me and you.
Brom shakes his head and goes, us. Jessa, I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself right now. I want to go and I want to chase after them, but I'm just confused about what I'm supposed to do.
What did you expect her to do after 5 years?
When I left the hills and I found her, I thought to myself I'd finally found somebody who would never leave me. But I guess it's crazy for somebody to expect somebody to wait that long.
Well, I don't think she'd ever leave you, but she thought you were gone. She thought you left her.
Brom just kind of like sighs.
I mean, would you never move on if you thought she had passed?
No. I don't know. Bless him, Jessup. Do you have any food?
Of course I have food. Go check the cabinets.
So Brom immediately goes to the kitchen because he's an anxious eater. So he's just gonna go try to get something to put in his gut.
How about a good brew? I got a good brew in there.
Brom will have some brew.
Jessup pulls out like a barrel inside of there.
Yeah.
And she's weirdly strong.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
And she pulls this barrel out and opens it up, and it is like the strongest smelling brew you've ever smelled in your life.
Can I just have Brom just comes up and just almost like a horse trough, dunks his head into it and just starts having big gulps of it.
She starts patting him on his back. It's okay, little fella.
And he's kind of starting to cry, but he doesn't want her to see, so he just shoves his face deeper into the brew as he's sobbing in there.
That's right. It's okay. This is how I lost my last husband.
So this continues for a while, and then just cuts to Brom passed out in the middle of her living room.
So Brom is laying in the living room. It is late in the evening.
Mm-hmm.
And he's staring out the window.
Yep.
And he's looking out the window, and looking ahead, you see the mountains. The mountains that you're going to have to climb in the morning to get back to where you came from.
Mm.
Seems like they rise like they're sleeping giants. And you know that Storm Peak awaits. And you slowly doze off.
Are you gonna put me through a dream state thing right now?
No.
Okay.
No, you're good. I think you've been through enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what more do you have for me? Kelly put, I hate that Thune guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can spell his name right.
Here, ready?
All right, so it is the next day.
By the way, I just want
Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm super, super depressed. I am really confused, slightly angry, a little, obviously, a little discombobulated from last night. But Brom is on a mission to get to his clan up in Storm Peak.
Okay.
He's got to figure out what's going on.
So, we are. As you hit the bottom of the trail, which you can see that it's going to take you a long time to get through,
Mm-hmm.
You hear Jessa yelling, "Thanks for the good time last night!"
Braun is genuinely confused by what she means by that, and he just goes, "Yeah," and then he just keeps walking up the trail.
All right, so you start walking the trail.
Can I try to remember at all what she meant by that?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay, what am I rolling here?
Roll me. Oh gosh.
Would that be insight?
Let's do insight. Let's see how much you remember from last night.
Okay. Oh, dude, a nat 20.
So you remember everything.
Oh,
so
no.
You got super wasted and started doing karaoke. Just straight up karaoke. So you were up there singing, and Jessa was up there, and you remember Jessa making a comment about how she didn't say it outright, but it implied that she killed her last husband. But she didn't say it out loud. It was just kind of like an implication.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
And then I remember her saying, "This is how I lost my last husband."
Yes.
Okay.
So
that's gonna be the one nat 20 I roll on this entire campaign here. Oh my
John
gosh.
says that Thune's a great guy.
Oh yeah, I bet. That's
All
why.
right.
That's why you're dead, John.
The wind howls as the white teeth of the mountain rises around you. Snow drifts, swirls across jagged cliffs and narrow ledges. Every step crunches like a whisper from the past. As you're walking up this, you're just getting flashbacks of memories from whenever you were with your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You want to give me some of those flashbacks?
Yeah, I think back to when I was first a child and my father brought me out here, and he was showing me how to like read the trails and like how to kind of become one with nature. Like as the Goliaths, we were known for like knowing the land, and then I'll kind of flash back to my mom because I didn't know her very long as a kid before we lost her, and I'll kind of like go back to where although like dad was showing me like nature trails and like how to read stuff, she was showing me like how to craft things and how to like make little things. So she would show me how to whittle things and how to put things together and how to make things come together. She would make me laugh and stuff like that. And then I cut to me and Thum because young kids running through here and constantly playing pranks on each other or throwing rocks at each other's heads. Or one time, Thum was sleeping in a tree and I cut the branch and he fell like 20 feet and broke his arm. And we thought it was super funny. And just like the whole life as a kid growing up is kind of like coming back to me.
One of the memories that you remember is the last hunt with Thum. It was a 2-day hunt, and you guys spent this time just laughing, having a good time, not realizing what was to come. And finally, as you hit the top of the mountain and you look over, you remember your final steps away from the tribe and being exiled and the shame you felt as you walked down the mountain.
Yeah, that memory starts to bring back like a real my entire life.
So you come up to the top of the peaks after hours of traveling and stuck in these memories. And you come up to a narrow passageway. And you know that the only way back home is through this passageway.
Got it. So I'm kind of like looking the lay of the land. So I know the way up to my clan's settlement, right?
Correct.
Okay. So knowing I'm getting further up and knowing that Goliaths are pretty perceptive of people kind of walking around and why they're there, and they're kind of ask questions after beating somebody half to death. I'm kind of like on my guard and I'm kind of looking around to just kind of see as I get further up in this pass if there's anybody kind of keeping an eye out on the entryway into the Storm Peak clan.
So you come up to this area that you know has been carved by your ancestors and the Earth ships. Cracks spiral outward. 2 stone giants rise, one with the face of a forgotten chieftain, the other with your father's clenched fist carved in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
As you climb up here, seeing them over there.
Mm-hmm.
The path you need to take is straight ahead. But you know, because you know how your people are,
yeah.
If you attempt to walk this way, that these things are going to attack.
Yeah. Do I know what lies up ahead on this other path, kind of off the way?
Yeah. So the other path just leads to the top of the mountain, and there's nothing.
At least I think that there's nothing up
Correct.
there.
As far as you remember.
As far as I remember.
There's nothing.
Just because, again, I want to get answers, but I'm like super aware of my clans, of who they are. And things have changed. I haven't been here for like 20 years or something, right? Yeah. Or like 10 years or whatever it was. I do want to go up towards the top of the mountain first, just to kind of feel out what's going on.
Yeah. So you get to the top of the mountain. The mountain flattens out, and you're just up on the top.
All right. While I'm up here, do I see any tracks that look like anybody's been up here in a while?
No, you can tell nobody's been up here.
Am I kind of like looking out into the expanse over all of the mountains before me?
Yep, you've got a whole like lay of the land top. But you cannot see your tribe's area because you know that they are locked in.
Yeah, they
have their own area that's blocked in by mountains.
I look up to the sky, and I cup my hands, and I say, "Ka-ka! Ka-ka!" Super loud.
And you just hear it echo.
Again, Brom kind of goes, just super sad. And then he decides to go back to where the entrance of the clan was. But as I said, I've looked around and I've tried to perceive. There's nothing up there.
Yeah,
it's just big empty peak. Okay. So I know if I come up to these guys that they're going to attack me.
Correct, because you are exiled.
Are they going to? I know that they're going to just straight attack me first with no questions.
Yes.
Okay. I would like to. If I go up on the pass, let me see if I can ping it. If I go up to the pass like here, hold on 1 second.
Give me you know what? Give me a what's it called? Insight.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You want me to check them, or do you want to look them?
There's a specific one I'm thinking of.
Josh, my screen.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
No, you're fine right now.
I'm doing a nat 20.
Okay. So you remember that these sentinels do not fight to kill. They fight because they want to test your honor and see if you're worthy to go into the trial.
Oh, so me jumping in on their back from a cliffside. Well, okay, but that's not.
That's part of the tradition.
Is that's what they're looking at? They're looking to see how good of a warrior I am.
Correct.
I'm definitely going to go climb up on this cliff. If I go from here down to them, how much of a drop is that?
Well, I'm looking at 15 feet.
Okay, but I could see this thing just waiting for me.
Yeah.
How big
And
is
it shows two of them, but there's only one on each one.
Gotcha. How big is this thing?
Oh, they're massive.
Like,
They're huge.
Could you
mean, you look at yours compared to you.
Yeah, so they're like, we're talking. So he's 15 feet
15,
down
yeah.
from me.
Correct.
But how easy is a jump to 15 feet? 15 feet for a Goliath, right?
So every 10 feet is supposed to be some kind of damage.
Yeah.
Now, if you're jumping down to grab them, I'm not going to make you take this.
That's what I think Brom, knowing that these things are going to be expecting to see how great of a warrior he is, he's going to start this fight off right by just trying to get the drop on these this big one here.
Okay.
So Brom is going to. Do I need both my hands open? I can't have a great sword and try to jump down and land onto this thing's head, right?
This is the rule of cool, Todd. You could try whatever you want.
I'm going to attempt to. Now these things are made of stone.
They're made of stone. They're giant stone.
I'm not going to take out my. Well, yeah, I'm going to take out my sword for sure. So I'm going to draw my sword, look down on the sentinel, and he's not moving. He's completely still.
Nope, they just stand there staring.
Okay, and he doesn't know I'm there.
I mean, as far as you know.
As far as I know, yeah. I mean, he's not looking at me.
Yeah, he's not looking at you.
Okay. Brom's going to start this off the way that he feels like he's going to get an advantage. And he is going to jump down 15 feet and try to jam his sword into... Well, okay. Does he have... with my history check, do I know of any weak spots on these things?
You know that they're completely made out of stone.
Okay.
There's not really a weakness that they have.
Gotcha. Okay. Brom is going to attempt to jump down and try to jam his sword into a spot kind of between the rocks to where he just doesn't break off his sword in half, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Give me...
roll the hit. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, how about a 12?
That's good miss.
Oh!
So, you jump down and attempt to stab it with a sword. Are you trying to grab it as you go down, or are you just...
Yes, I'm attempting to, land on him with the sword.
Grab at the same time?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
So, you attempt to do that, and your sword just deflects right off of its armor, and now you are rolling for it.
Okay. 21.
on it, and you are taking the first hit. So you are holding on to his back right now.
So am I in clear, or am I in a pretty good spot to be able to kind of? Oh my gosh, my wife is watching me. I just realized this. Oh no. Okay.
There's 5 people watching right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm on his back.
Yeah, you're right here on his back.
Can I attempt to kind of like? Is he so big that I can't take him down to the ground?
I mean, he's massive.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I'm just gonna drop from his back, and I'm gonna attempt a slash at kind of the back of his leg. I want to try to see if I can just like try to slow him down at all.
Okay.
That's a 26, which is actually a crit for me.
Yes, 19.
Yeah. So
go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. So that's gonna be. I'm gonna roll these twice since it's crit. So first one's 9, and the second one's a 15.
So that's it. Okay.
Now, I can do a second move as well. I can do my second action.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to try to strike again on his on that same leg. I'm looking to almost like try to hack through it if I can.
So you are noticing that as you're swinging on it, it's not really going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might be taking off little chunks, but it's not.
It's not doing much. Is he getting hurt? Can I see that it's damaging him at all?
Yeah, it's damaging.
Okay, got it. So he's feeling the pain.
He's feeling damage. Yeah.
Okay. And then in that case, I'm going to try. Okay. If I activate large form right now, that'll move me up to a large, which means that I could grapple creatures that are extra large or the next size up.
Yeah. Let's see what size this is. It's giant.
So what is that above? Is that above large?
I think it's right above. I think it's small, medium, or it's tiny, small, medium, large, giant.
So I could. So if I activate for my bonus action, could I activate large form?
Is it a bonus action?
That's a great question. Yes.
Yeah, small, medium, large, huge.
Okay.
So then, yeah.
So as I come down, I smash him on the leg as hard as I can, right?
Okay.
I then immediately start to kind of blow up in size.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn into basically twice my size. I'm 15 feet tall at this point, and I'm going to attempt to grapple this thing.
Okay.
So unarmed strike, is that right? For grapple, right?
You know your player.
Target, yeah. So unarmed strike, your target must succeed on a strength deck. So I can do a smash or a punch and grab. So I'm going to essentially, as he's from behind me, I'm going to attempt to kind of punch him in the back of the head as hard as I can, and then take him down to the ground like DDT style.
Okay.
Here. So I'm going to go for the strike first. That's a nat. That's a nat 19.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll. I'm rolling 2 of those.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Uh-huh.
Plus a 10.
Okay.
And now he's got to succeed on a strength deck saving throw with a 1 second. Eight plus 2 plus proficiency bonus plus strength, right?
Correct.
Is that my
strength plus your proficiency bonus? Plus there's one other.
So it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength. So my proficiency bonus is the one that's plus 3. So that's 11, right? And then my strength, that's my like overall strength level.
Strength.
Or my strength modifier.
I think it might be your modifier.
If it's my modifier, then that means it is at 15. He has to succeed on against a 15 or on a 15. Dude, I can't believe I crit twice. Oh my gosh.
think you're right. So it's 15.
Yeah. Does he succeed on a 15?
You hit a 24.
He hit a 24? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so what happens when I try to grapple him?
That means that you don't grapple, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you try to grapple and you just fall to the floor.
Okay.
But he is bloodied.
Okay. That's the end of my turn. That's all that I got.
Okay. So then he's gonna turn to you, this first one, and he sees you. He just looks at you and says, "He walks the path of the lost, the heir who turned away." And gonna attempt to hit you. Nope.
Nope.
This is on the first one. I need you to make me strength saving throw.
All right.
DC 14.
Got a 21.
Okay. Good. You see him attempt to smash you, so he comes down and like tries to smash you, and you kind of like move out of the way. They're kind of slow because they're so big.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you see these rocks rise out of the ground and try to grab you, and then all of a sudden they like disappear.
Okay.
So that's the first one. The second guy's up. See what's going on. It's over. Yeah. I need another strength saving throw, DC 14.
Okay. Ooh, 15.
All right. So again, you see these rocks come up and grab you, and then all of a sudden they fall off.
Oh, Stefan, I don't even know if I could tack this on, but I forgot my heavy weapon mastery means I deal an extra 3 damage on each of those. So that would have been an extra 6 damage.
Okay, and we are back at the top of the round. We are 2, Mr. Bell.
Okay, so he says the heir who's been abandoned has come back. So I grab my sword and I say, I said, "You're darn right, I'm back." And I go to try to swipe at. I'm gonna go to try to swipe for one of his arms.
Okay.
Try to see if I can just do some more damage that way with my greatsword. I'm rolling. Oh my gosh, nat 20 again, dude.
Nice. That's a crit.
Okay.
Go for it.
So this is gonna be an extra 3 damage on this one for these throws. So that's gonna be 17 plus 3. That's 20 to hit.
That's 20 damage.
Yeah.
And it already put the crit on yourself.
Yep. And because of my heavy weapon mastery, if I crit on one of my heavy weapons, it says here that when you hit a creature with a weapon that is heavy property, you do your extra 3. It says Hugh, immediately after you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce your creature to 0 HP with one, you can make one attack with the same weapon as a bonus action.
Correct, but it has to, because it's Hugh.
Yeah.
The other creature has to be close enough for you to hit.
Oh, it's like a second creature.
It's like a
okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
But he's down.
Oh, he's down.
You see him, all of a sudden he just turns into rock.
Got you. So I have an extra action still. So I'm gonna kind of like safety roll over to the second guy, and again try to sweep out his legs from underneath him with my great sword. And that is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
6.
Yeah, so it's plus 3, so we're at 9. Oh, actually, in my perk, that any ones go up to 3s.
Okay.
So technically, that's a 3 and a 3 plus 4, so that's 10. Plus a 3 for the heavy weapon mastery is 13. Yeah.
For any damage goes up to 3?
So I'll
Or is
read.
it any one?
I'll read it because that's a great question.
Because it might be talking about like attack.
Yeah.
So
It says. Okay. When you hit a creature with a weapon that has a heavy property, as part of the attack action on your turn, you can cause the weapon to deal an extra 3 damage to your target. So there's that one. And then it says, when you roll for damage on an attack, you may make the melee weapon that has a 2-handed or versatile properties. You can treat any 1 or 2 on a damage die as a 3. Okay. So that was 13?
Yeah, 13.
Okay. And I really don't have any bonus actions to make here, other than, you know what? Yeah, that's all I'm going to do for now.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I go to like strike out his legs, and I hit pretty good.
give me a strength saving throw. T14.
My wife says she's watching me. I said, "You're watching me?" She goes, "Yeah, I have no clue what's going on." But she said, "He's smacking right in your ear with that popcorn." Okay, strength saving throw. Oh no. That was a 14.
Okay.
Does it go to me or does it go to him?
It goes to the attacker.
Got it.
So immediately you see these rocks come up, and if they grab both your arms and just restrain you.
Okay.
You are now restrained. That was his first one. His next attack, slam. 22 hits.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take 10 points of damage.
Got it.
It is now your turn. You're restrained.
I would like to attempt to break out of the rocks.
Trying to see. So you need to make strength check.
A strength check.
And his is going to be the same as what yours was. The grapple.
Okay.
Which was, what was it? 8?
That was a 15.
What was 8 plus your...
Plus my proficiency plus my strength. So that was, proficiency is 3 and my strength was 4.
strengths.
Let's see, am I going head to head against the strength?
Yeah, so it's going to be 15. It's going to be the same as you.
So I gotta pass a 15 is what you're saying?
Yeah, 15 strength save to get out of this.
Okay, got it. Strength. Oh, strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
You are unrestrained.
So I rip my arms out of the rocks.
But it does take an action to do that.
That's fine, yeah. I look at him and I say, "Can't hold me down," and then I jump up and I go to try to slash him in the head since I'm still pretty tall at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 10. I'm actually going to use an action search to re-roll that attack roll.
Over.
If I can do that, let me check that real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you activate, you can... Oh, sorry. I think it might be on ability checks. That's what I need to check real quick.
You can use your heroic inspiration.
Oh, I do have one of those.
But,
yeah, I'm going to wait on that. For now, I am going to use... Okay, it says when you fail an ability check, you expend the use of a second wind. Instead of regaining HP, you can add a 1d10 roll to that. So is this
So roll-
considered?
so roll.
This is considered an ability check.
This is.
Okay, then I wouldn't be able to use it on this one. Okay, so I roll a 10.
That misses.
Okay, so those were both of my actions. I still have a bonus action. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, wait. So I have two action. I have two attacks.
You have two attacks, correct? So you did.
So
So technically you shouldn't have been able to swing your sword because your action was you trying to get out. You would have just had your bonus action.
oh, but it says that I have two attacks.
You have two attacks.
Oh.
So if you use a different action, you don't get another attack.
Got it. Okay. So my bonus, yeah. So that was a fault round anyway. So I break out of the rocks is all that happens.
Yeah, and then you have your bonus.
And
action.
I'm within 5 feet. If I try to move, he's gonna get me on an opportunity
Correct.
attack. Okay. Well then I'm good. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna point my finger at him and be like, kind of like a screw you. I got out of your rocks thing.
Okay. That's him. That hits with a 25. So you're taking 16 points of damage.
Okay.
That's his first attack. So attempt to smash. And he rolls a not high enough.
Okay.
I don't know. You are not worthy to pass through here. Must leave.
My sword's gonna be the judge of that. And I attempt to strike him again with the sword. And I'm going to roll. Uh, 22.
2 hits.
Okay. So that's 15 plus an extra 3 for heavy property, so it's an 18. So as I kind of come across his head and hit the ground, I'm going to like kind of do like a swing back and like try to hit him on the legs because I'm kind of like passing like towards his other side. So I'm going to again shoot for like a great sword hit. Oh, I got an 8 on that one.
Miss.
For my bonus action, I would like to expend one of my second wins to do a healing of 1d10 plus 7.
Roll it.
I'm gonna just actually roll a d10.
No.
I know, crazy.
People do that?
Which ones are the d10s though? That's
the
like
ones with
that
the
guy,
10.
right? It's the 0 on it that makes it the 10.
Is? I don't know. I don't use physical dice.
Oh man. Okay. Well, it is.
Often.
Okay. This is a 10. All right.
Go
There
ahead.
we go. So I get a 1d10 plus, what's it say, 7? Woo! 6.
Go for it.
So that's 13 points of damage, or 13 points of health back to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've expended the slots, I've added the HP. That's it for the end of my turn.
Okay. So. Alright, he is up. And he is attempt to slam. 17 hits.
Uh-huh.
Take 10 points of 10. No, 12 points of damage.
Got it?
Give me a strength saving check. 14.
Oof. That's an 8.
Alright, so you are now restrained by the rocks again.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to get out of the rocks.
Strength check of 15. Strength saving.
I got a 20.
Perfect. You're out of the rocks.
Okay, so
You still have your bonus action.
got it. So for my bonus action, man. There's not much I can do. Okay. Is there any sort of... I want to just take a minute for my bonus action to look around. Is there anything that might offer me an advantage? Are there rocks I can like jump off of? Is there ice nearby that like might like mess with his footing? Like, is there anything around to give me assistance?
Not really. It's a pretty plain, just some snow around, and that's it.
Okay. Does he have an eye? Like, are there eyes that he sees out of? Or
Yeah,
that
he
kinda
has eyes. I mean, he's got stone that like comes over the end of his eyes, but he
Mhm.
can see out.
Is that how he perceives me?
Yeah.
Can I throw a snowball into his eyes with my bonus action?
I don't know
Like,
if that's gonna do anything.
I don't know either, but it's like I thought if I could try anything.
Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah, because you mean like because I broke out of the
Yeah, but what do you have for bonus actions?
I don't know. I thought I could just do stuff like that.
Yeah, it has to be an actual bonus action.
Oh, well then no, that's all that I got.
I mean, there's the rule of cool. I can let you do it, but
I don't have
Okay.
I don't have a bonus action that
you
says
just have
throw
to check it,
snowball.
right?
Yeah, that's
I
all
didn't mean
got.
like throw. I meant like, do you have something you can use as a bonus action that attack essentially?
No. The only stuff I have for bonus actions are I have a reaction, but I don't have anything for bonus actions.
All right, so he is going to look at you again. This is on the first one. This is on the second one. And you were up, sir.
Let's go. Okay. So I have one action and one bonus action.
You have one action and one bonus
So
action.
if I try to throw a snowball, can I attack after that?
that would be your first attack,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could do a second
And attack after that.
Correct.
I would like to hug a snowball into his eye socket. It's like a big one.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
Just roll it like an unarmed strike.
Oh, it's a 12.
That's a miss, sir.
Okay. After I miss his head with a snowball, I just get out my sword and go for an attack.
So the snowball goes flying past his head, and he kind of like looks back behind him, confused, trying to figure out what you threw at.
Yeah, as he turns his head, that's when I'm like coming up to go for it. So I'm rolling. I got a 15.
15 misses.
Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end that there.
All right. R. So that is a 21.
That hurts.
You're taking 9 points of damage.
When he hits me, can I use a reaction that I have?
What is it?
It's hold on. Storm's Thunder. When you take damage from a creature within 60 feet of you, you can take a reaction to deal 1d8 of thunder damage to that creature.
Do it.
Okay. 1d8. Here we go.
Jeremy, take it out.
Oh, 1.
Every point counts. What if I just killed him?
Dude, that would be awesome. So, he hits me, and I'm like, you care to bring on the wrath of the gods? And I hit him with a little lightning that just zaps him for 1 point of damage.
It's like this giant lightning, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a miss.
Okay. We're gonna just get down to it. I'm gonna go to chop to his legs again.
Okay.
Great sword. Ooh, that's a 25.
It hits.
That is 19.
That's not.
How's he looking?
Not good.
So I go to try to end this one more time as I try to come up and try to slash him towards the head area. 25 again.
Okay.
And a 15.
So you hit him. So you hit him with this sword, and he drops down to his knees, and then bows down to you, and crumbles into pieces.
Brom's feeling that old Goliath rage kind of coming back in him, that bloodlust, and he feels it kind of like hitting his veins a little bit, but he's He's also kind of calming down right now.
So that big Fitz sign in front of you, you know that leads back to the tribe.
Okay, it's like a big door.
Yes, sir.
I mean, at this point, was I making enough of a ruckus where, like, I think that they would know that I'm here?
Oh, no. Because they're a good distance through there.
Got it. So, first thing I'm going to do is slam a healing potion.
Go ahead.
Which is going to put me at... I've never done this before. I go to inventory.
Uh-huh.
Then I go to potion of healing.
Mm-hmm. And then it should tell you, like, 1d8 plus 4 or something like that. The description.
Yeah, it is 2d4 plus 2.
So roll your 2d4. And then add 2. And just delete that out of your...
Okay. That is...
6.
Yep, plus 2, so that's 8 points of damage, and I'm going to eliminate that from my inventory. Well, one of them. I technically have 2.
Yeah.
So I've got it down to 1 now. Oh, wait, we'll go up to 1. Oh, quantity 1 delete? Is that how that works?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then what was it? I said it was 8, right?
Yep.
Got it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right, back up to it. Okay. So Brom kind of looks at the pile of rocks, pops the cork on the healing potion, kind of chugs it down as he's walking towards the door, throws the glass bottle onto the ground, and then he kind of opens the door and starts working his way back towards his clan. As the metal music was playing behind him, it dramatically comes to a halt.
All right. We walk through. Stone towers and slate roof longhouses crown the peak. Banners whip in the wind, bearing the symbols of the old and new. Young Goliaths train in quiet determination as Brom enters. Silence falls. Then the crowd parts. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of people here, but I don't have much people.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just understand.
I can visualize.
Yeah.
I can use my imagination.
That's why I left it, because I was like, I think you use imagination. Thum stands tall in ceremonial hide. His eyes widen as they meet Brom's. Beside him, Myrna, expression unreadable. At her feet, a small boy. A small boy with storm gray skin hides behind her cloak. Thum looks at you. I never stopped looking, Brom. But Worm's Hollow couldn't wait forever. She needed someone. So did he.
Brom is still fresh off the bloodlust of killing these dudes like stone giant things. So he kind of takes out his sword. He like stabs it into the ground. He points over at Thum. And he says that you would come back. Say that you're looking for me. And then take my family and my life and remove them and bring them to the place that disowned me and banished me. I point over at Myrna, and I'm trying not to look at her because I'm like so mad, I'm so upset. I say that you would bring her to the people who cast me out and who spat on me and called me nothing. That you would bring them back here is an insult to me and who I am, Thum.
Myrna immediately steps forward, pushing Torek aside. She looks at you. I mourned you every day, but mourning turned to guilt, and guilt turned to love for the one who remembered you when no one else did. How dare you speak to him that way?
How dare you? The Brom looks over at her, and he's breaking now. And he says that you would just leave me. I know I was gone. I know that must have been tough. I know it had to be hard. But to come back from 5 years And to see my life, everything I worked for, in the hands of somebody else is killing me, Myrna. I am dying on the inside.
Give me an insight check.
Oof. 10?
As you look at Thum, you see that he is conflicted. And when you look at Myrna, you see that she still carries grief.
Brom reaches into his bag and he pulls out the wooden duck. And he holds it in his hand and he kind of holds it out. And he looks at her and he looks at Thum. And he says, do you have any idea how it feels to be replaced?
You see a small boy come running up to Myrna. Mom, who is that man and why does he have my old toy?
Brom looks over at Torque, right?
Yeah, Torque.
And he feels the bloodlust recede for a little bit. He feels all that kind of stop for a moment. And he kind of like crouches down to this kid's level. And he says, is this yours?
Torque is very hesitant as he stands behind Myrna because he just watched this man yell at his mom. And so he just kind of looks around her and hides behind her.
And then he looks at Thum, and Brom looks at Thum, and he says, is he yours? And he's kind of holding the duck up as he's looking at him.
As you do that, Myrna steps in angrily. Well, he raised him. He's the one raising him now. What makes him his, or yours, or anyone else's? This is my son.
Thum looks at his wife, and he's starting to kind of get teared up, and he says, does my blood run through his veins, or not?
Myrna looks at him, and she is just so angry, and she is so frustrated, and she knows how frustrating this is for him. Do you know how long I've waited? Do you know how long it has been? I found out after you left that I was pregnant. And I had to wait to tell you the great news, but you weren't there. You had to go find yourself, while I had to raise our son. And this man, and she points at Boone, had to show him how to be a man. And you weren't there. This man is his father, not you.
Brom takes a minute, and he kind of softens up, and he says, Myrna, I was gone because I was trying to protect our family. I didn't know that I would be gone for 5 years. I've only been gone for months in my own head. But Stratonius and this empire, they've twisted my life to where it makes it seem like I've been gone this entire time. But that's not the truth.
Thune steps up angrily. How dare you? How dare you come back here and try to soil the name of your father, of your family? You were disowned from here. I came to find you. I came to bring you back. I killed your father so you could return. And this is the thanks I give.
So when Brom hears him that he killed his dad, you can kind of see for a second that he remembers back to all those times that his dad spent with him, and that when he got banished, that he could have been killed, but his dad gave him that mercy to be banished rather than to die. And he, in this moment, looks over at Thum and just feels a rising hatred inside of him. And he looks at him and he says, you killed my father?
I did it for you. And this is the thanks I give.
I didn't ask for any of this. He's just screaming.
So as you start screaming, an elder steps in. And
yeah, what's going to happen?
it's good.
I'm hot right now. I'm like, what's gonna happen?
Listen, you two. We understand that there's anger here. But Brom coming back, there are rules here. And you know that. Both of you know that.
Do I? I mean, Brom does, but I don't.
Brom and Thum, you must come with us. And they lead you into this building.
Did you put his name is Elder Steve? Way to break the tension. Brom's like, is that Elder Steve?
Thum follows. Myrna grabs Torik and just takes off into this tent over here. Not even looking at you, just you can tell she's angry.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Brom can't even really bring himself to go talk to Myrna right now, and he feels like there's business to be dealt with Thum, and he's got so much hatred since he killed his dad that he's just going to go right in with the Elder and with Thum.
So they both go in, and as they're inside, a circle of elders in carved stone thrones sit in there. Bone chimes whisper in the wind. The old customs call for judgment. One suggests forgiveness, another demands blood. The right is offered. A duel, as ancient as times, not to death, unless chosen. Thum looks at the elders, holds up his weapon.
Are we inside? Sorry, should we change the map? Okay.
You're inside, I just don't have a map.
You're good.
Thum holds up his weapon, showing that he agrees to the duel.
Oh, he wants some. Brom looks at his sword in his hands, and he remembers all the times that he kept telling Myrna that he didn't want to take anything from this world, but he wanted to give something to it. And he looks at Thum, and all that hatred just rises up in him as he puts the wooden duck back into his bag, and he draws his sword out, and he matches Thum's gesture.
You guys come back out of the building. They each side.
Can I, like, as we're coming out, can I slam my last health potion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like, Brom knows it's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think he deleted both when I went to go.
That's
just
fine.
delete
You can
one.
just do the roll the 2D. What is it? 2D4.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Just roll it. I knew you had to.
Okay, so that's another 6 points of health. Okay.
Each of you stands on the opposite sides. And as you're looking at Thum, memories are coming back to you of you guys' time together when you were younger. But at the same time, you start getting flashes of your father and how you think he died. So,
He shouts, Brom shouts out, "How did you kill him? My father. How did he die? At your hand."
you'll have to defeat me to find out.
Oh.
And with that, Elder Steve looks at both of you. The rules of engagement are as follows. The one who leaves here leaves as chieftain. One who leaves here is the winner. This is not a fight to the death, unless you choose. Let the battle begin. Alright, yeah, you guys.
Hi, girls.
Okay,
Nice.
Wow.
it's from Allie.
Yes, from Allie.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is from Allie, Dad.
Nice.
And we even get stickers.
Cool.
Really?
Go ahead and roll. Did you roll initiative?
Nope, not yet.
Alright, guys. Go play. We're almost done.
This is not that word again.
22.
Nice.
I rolled a nat 20.
Alright, go play. We're almost done.
Oh, I need to draw on this color.
Yes.
So you are attacking first.
Okay, how far away is he from me?
Well, your guys' fighting space is that square in the middle.
Got you.
So
So,
about 5, 10, 15, 20. You guys are about 25 feet away.
so the good news is I'm still in my large form. So I have an extended speed by 10 feet, so I can make it to him on a regular movement. Then is that right? Oh, I guess it's 30 feet is my regular
It's
movement.
30 feet
Anyways,
to
yeah.
your
I will be the first thing Brom does, just out of pure rage. He pulls out his sword, shouts as just a blood curdling shout as he runs towards Thum and attempts to strike him with his greatsword. Actually, sorry, he attempts to. He looks like he's going for his greatsword, but he actually sheathes it at the last minute to try to bring him down to the ground for a grapple.
You can try to grapple.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do grapple. Okay.
Arm strike.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does it.
Okay, and that's going to do. Okay, so there's a few things on my unarmed fart. I almost said unarmed farting
Fart.
style. Just letting a bat
An
rip
arm
out
farting style.
as I'm like bringing him down to the ground. Sorry.
Good.
Okay, it says when you hit with an unarmed strike and deal damage, you can deal a 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning damage instead of the normal damage on an unarmed strike. If you aren't holding any weapons or a shield when you make the attack roll, the d6 becomes a d8.
Okay.
So as I was kind of feinting for like I was going to hit him, I was actually sheathing it before I was going for like a two-handed strike.
Okay.
So that d6 is actually going to be a d8. And then it says at the start of each of your turns, you deal 1 bludgeoning damage to one creature grappled by you. So I'm going to unequip the greatsword real quick.
Okay.
Just so that way the dice
Oh,
are...
you don't have to unequip it.
Okay, I can just roll the
You
D.
can just roll the D.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
D8 plus... What was it? D8 plus 4? Yeah. 1d8 plus 4. So I'm just going to roll the D8. Custom. Oh, that's an 8, dude. So that's 12.
Okay.
So I hit him with 12 damage on the strike. He's in the grappled position now, right? Now, do the rules say that I can knock him out of the square and that he would be defeated?
No, that's just your guys' fighting area.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of like almost like a fenced-in area where you guys are essentially
Okay.
forced to fight.
Gotcha. Okay, so...
And this is the same area that you guys fought in last time where you did not kill him.
Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So he's now grappled. So I'm going to attempt to, with the grapple, pull out my greatsword and go for an attack.
Okay.
Which I get an advantage on attack rolls if they're grappled. At least I think. I can double check that, but I think that's just regular grapple rules, right?
I'm not sure. Never used a fighter.
Okay.
I'm still learning.
I can check it if you want me to.
Did it. Let's go. Channel. Okay. Are you seeing on the strength save? No.
Kylie put unarmed farting style for the win.
Why are we still?
In the chat, if you know if there's advantage on grapple, let us know.
Creature can grapple another creature. Creature can grapple strike, attack. That's important. Unless your strength modifier proficiency bonus. Grapple is possible. Start size larger. Oh, wait. Okay, grapple. Creature can grapple another creature. One grapple per hand. Grapple check. Successfully grapple creature to the grapple condition. Creature must have a grapple. Grappler is action strain. That's fine. We'll give you advantage.
Do you want me to check into it real quick? Because
I'm literally looking at grapple. Here we go. While you have the grapple condition, you experience the following effects. Speed is 0, your speed is 0, attack is affected. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target.
So does that mean I have attack? I have advantage on?
No, it just makes
he has
so
disadvantage
he has
against
disadvantage if he attacks anybody else. If he attacks you, it's just normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what it says here. Grapple condition. The grappler can drag or carry you in, but every foot costs 1 extra foot, unless you are attacking 2 small sizes.
Okay. So he can't move.
So he can't move at all. He's stuck wherever he is. But he also has a disadvantage on attack against any target other than
Okay. So while I have him grappled, I'm just going to go for an attack with my sword. Is that something I can do?
Oh, yeah, you have one. Is it one-handed? Or
it's a great sword, which I think is a two-handed.
So if it's two-handed, I can't attack it.
Got it. It is a two-handed.
Yeah.
So
you have to have 2 for both hands free.
I will just go for then in that case I'm going to go for a shove just to try to put him down onto the ground.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for that?
I believe that's part of your
So instead of me turning him, yeah, that makes sense. So instead of me grappling him right now, I'm just going to go for it's a punch and a shove, basically. Yeah. So I'm going to shove him to the ground.
Okay.
So now he's on the ground, and now I'm going to go for a great sword attack.
I think you can. Yeah, you're good.
You're going to have to succeed. So for a shove, target must succeed on a strength dex saving throw of DC +8 plus a proficiency plus strength modifier, so it's a 15. So if he succeeds on a 15, then he doesn't go down to the
ground. A 20.
Gosh dang it. Alright. So I go to shove him, nothing happens.
Yeah.
He still took the damage from the punch.
Correct.
I whip out my sword and go for a slash. Which goes to a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. That's it then. That's all I got for now.
Okay, so he is up. Thune looks at you. This isn't just about who leads Brom. It's about who you are now. He pulls out his weapon. And you notice that it is a forged stone great hammer, which was your father's one.
Oh man. I look at him after he says that and say to him, "You have no idea who I am. You left me for years before you came to look for me. So let me show you who I am now."
So I think that
Oh. Yeah, that hits.
trying to do this old school. So that's 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I need you to make con save 14. Alright.
Woo! 16.
Perfect. So he hits you with his hammer, and it is a hard hit.
Yeah.
He looks at you again, and he sees that obviously he hit you pretty hard. He kind of gets a smirk on his face, and he's like, "Wasn't going to use weapons, but swung at me first."
Brom looks him over and says, "Well, a strike for a strike if you want to go bare hands."
It's too late now.
Brom looks at him to call his bluff. He throws his greatsword like 10 feet away from him. And he looks him in the eye and says, "Does the chieftain have the honor to strike down an unarmed Goliath?"
Yeah, he'll put it down.
What's he doing?
He's going to drop his weapon.
He drops it too?
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's got pride.
I pull out my javelin. No, I'm just kidding. Pull out my javelin, stab him in the face. No. Okay, so
He actually throws his weapon over to Mirna. So it's sitting in front of Mirna.
yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna unequip my great
You
sword.
don't have to unequip it.
Okay.
You can just run.
All right. Okay, my initiative.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, before I get started, I look at Thum and I say, again, the bloodlust is in me.
Yes.
Why did you kill him? Why did you take him from this world? He wasn't perfect. He saved me when I got banished, Thum.
Saved you? Saved you? He banished you from here. That's worse than death. You were away from your family. Away from me. What was I supposed to do?
I cut him off and I point at Mirna and I say, "That was my family!" And I go to try to punch him in the face right when he said that. Does a 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. I'm rolling for damage.
Okay.
And actually now I'm going into grapple. So I'm going to grapple him with that one since it's an unarmed strike. So I go to punch him in the face and kind of put him into a headlock. But that first punch is going to do 6 points of damage. And as he's kind of in my headlock, I go to kind of just drive my elbow into the top of his head as hard as I can. And that's going to be 17.
17 hits.
Okay. So I'm going to roll another 1d6. Oh, should be a d8 plus 4. I just realized, but I'll do that for the next turn.
That's fine. So
that's another 8 points.
Roll a d8.
Okay.
That's fine. I haven't taken the damage yet.
Oh, I should have gone with the other one. That's a 6.
But it's plus 4.
It's a 6, yeah. But the other one was 8. That should go. But, okay. So 6 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of have his head locked, like kind of close in.
Yeah.
And I kind of point over towards. Ooh. I kind of point over at Mirna and Torek, and I told him again. I said, "That was my family, and I came back, and now they're gone." Hi, Alicia.
I'll just make sure the live stream's not pointing that way.
No, it's pointed on me and on him.
She can shower.
Is that it? That's all you got?
Yeah, I've seen him in turn.
All right. Boom is up. He has thrown his weapon too,
Mm-hmm.
and got him in a headlock.
Yep.
So he's just going to punch at you.
Okay. Is he going to try to break the grapple?
Right now, he's not really worried. He's just trying to hit you.
Gotcha. And you're rolling it.
Does a 14 hit?
You're rolling at disadvantage. Oh no, you're right. Because it's against other people.
Yeah.
Oh, mm-mm.
No.
No.
So that was his first strike.
So I just dodge it as he's trying to punch me.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, that does hit.
So you're going to take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is his turn.
So my unarmed fighting style allows me to, at the beginning of each turn, deal a 1d4 of bludgeoning damage to one grappled creature. So that's before any of my attack rolls.
We're good. That's fine.
Okay.
So D4.
Yep. I'm just rolling 1d4 right now.
Roll it. He's grappled.
He's immediately going to take 4 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to go and try to drive my knee into his head. There's a 20 hit.
20 hits.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 4. So that's 7 points of damage.
7.
And then with my second attack, I am going to try to... I'm going to attempt to shove him on the ground again to put him into a prone position.
Wait, that was... Is that 2 attacks? No, the first one was just regular attack.
Yep. So now I'm going to attempt to shove him, and he has to do a strength saving throw of 15.
20.
Dang it, dude. His strength's nuts, huh? It's
no, it's not terrible.
You're just getting some good rolls?
Yeah, it's good. You can see that there. It's just a plus 5.
So he doesn't break grapple, but I attempt... Well, I guess at that point, if I fail a shove...
I would break the grapple.
Break the grapple. Got it. Okay, so now we're back into regular positions again.
Yep.
Got it.
So he is going to... Go in. He tries to kick you. Does a 14 hit?
Does not.
Okay. How about a 17?
17 does hit.
Okay.
So I grab his foot, and then he torpedo kicks me with the other foot as I'm grabbing
kicks you in the head.
Okay.
You're taking 9 points of damage. And then...
As a reaction to that kick, could I bring down Storm's Thunder on him?
Yeah, go for it.
So he kicks me down onto the ground, and then I look up and roll for Storm's Thunder, which is 1d8. So that's 6 points of damage he's going to take.
Okay. So once he's done kicking, you hit him with that lightning, and then he uses, it's called tactical, whatever.
Tactical shift.
No, it's tactical foresight, which gives him a +2 to his AC.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
Because he's able to tell when you're going to attack. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I forgot he had it. That's why I was like, I forgot something. That's his bonus action.
All right. Am I back up again?
You were up, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go forward and attempt just to give him a knee as hard as I can in the middle of his chest.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Okay. So I go to miss on that one. No, he's not grappled. So I miss on that, and then I go for a punching grab, so I'm going to try to get him into the grapple position again. So, does a 20 hit?
A 20 does it.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of miss him, and then run back and try to kind of choke hold him from the back.
Okay.
And I'm rolling 1d8 plus 4 for that one. So that's going to be 10. And then I am going to expend a second wind to give myself some more health.
Okay.
Which is 1d10 plus 7. So I'm rolling a d10. 10, baby. Come on.
10 points of damage?
Let's
Or
go.
10 points of
Well, it's 10 points of healing plus 7, so I've got 17 back.
Nice.
So, and he's now in the grappled position.
Okay.
Again, I've kind of got him in a headlock area.
So, yeah.
Yes, he's up. That's all I got.
He's going to attempt to break the grapple.
It's a strength check of, or a saving throw of 15.
Rolls an 11, so he does not break it. All he has left is his bonus action. And he's going to use his tactical foresight.
Okay.
So
just to give him the bump.
just gives him a +2.
Am I back up?
And then you're up.
All right. As I'm holding him, I look over at Torque and I look back at him, and I say, just because I'm having a moment here, and I'm like, "Did you take care of him? Did you take care of my son while I was gone?" And then I loosen the grip so he can talk because I feel like I'm around his. I feel like I'm around his windpipe.
Yeah. So at this point, he's angry. Doom's angry that you're the way that you've been talking to him and speaking to him. The fact that you think that it was wrong for him to kill your father when he did it to bring him back. So he's just like trying to jab the knife a little deeper. And he's just like, your son, that's my son. I've raised him.
Before he can finish, I've raised him. I want to drive my knee right up into his jaw right when he says that. But first, I got to do my 1d8 of bludgeoning damage to start. So he's going to get 5 points of damage first.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go for the knee. 24 hit.
24 does hit.
So that'll be 10 points of damage. And then I will again attempt to shove him to the ground. So that means you'll have to make the strength saving throw.
20. Every
Gosh,
time
dude.
I rolled the exact same roll every time you've asked for it. Every time.
Gosh dang it.
15 with a +5.
So he breaks the grapple again.
Yeah. So, Thune. Oh, he rolled a nat 1, which means he's going to hurt himself.
I love that.
What? So he's going to take 9 points of damage. He goes to punch you and trips and falls and lands on a spike that's on the ground. I mean, you can see he's just hurting. So that's why he's having a hard time getting here.
Yeah.
He's struggling.
Is he bloodied at this point, you would say?
Oh, yeah, he is. That's why he's got a red ring.
Okay.
Yeah. That definitely hits.
What was it? An 18?
18.
Yeah. Oh, what? 25? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're going to take 7 points of damage.
Okay. Got it.
Again, for his bonus action, he's going to plus his AC.
So 2.
2.
Oh, plus 2. Okay.
And that's it.
All right. So he's not grappled anymore.
Yep.
So I look at Thum and I say, you're angry? Do you know how it feels to come home and see your wife and your son somewhere else with your home ransacked to nothing and see somebody who hasn't looked for you in a decade with them? Do you know how that feels, Thum?
Do I know how that feels? I had to watch you leave. I had to stay here and take care of this place while you were off gallivanting.
When he says gallivanting, Brom just comes up and goes for another smack to the head as hard as he can. And he says, I was trying to take care of my family.
I was your family.
Oh, that's when he punches for sure. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
What? Oh, he buffed his AC. Dang it. So I missed that one. I am going to go for... what am I going to go for? I'm just going to go for another strike. Okay. I'm going to go for a strike and a grapple on this one. So I miss it, but then I come back around. Oh, throw a 10. That doesn't do anything.
Okay.
You're up.
You see Thune, and you can tell that he's hurting. He's having a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes the disengage action. So picks up his weapon. He stands here. And you see him reach into his pocket
Yeah.
and pull out a healing potion. Drink it.
What? I look over at Elder Steve, and I kind of like give him a look of like, what the heck?
You've been healing yourself this whole time!
It wasn't a potion. Is my sword close to me or not close to me?
You were standing where he's at, so your sword has to be on the other side of it.
Oh,
No, wait, no. You were facing him.
Yeah.
You were standing where you're at now.
Yeah.
So your sword should either be to the right or the left.
Okay. He picks it up that he's done with his action?
Yeah, that's it.
So I look at him and I say, my father wouldn't have needed to pick that up.
Your father was weak. Should have seen her scream when I killed him.
You think he's so weak? Wait till you see the kind of son that he raised, and then I roll over and grab my sword and go for an attack against him. And I roll a 19, which is a crit for me.
Yep.
So a crit. So I'm gonna hit him with 4 d6s plus 4.
So you're running up to him, right?
Yeah, running up to him.
And you picked up your weapon?
Yes.
So technically you don't get to swing if you pick up your weapon. It takes an action.
Oh man.
You get a bonus action though.
Okay. Well, I have no bonus action to use there.
So you guys are just staring there with your weapons in your hands?
Okay, that's exactly what yeah, that's all I can do. Dang it. Okay, yeah.
It took an action for him to do it.
So I said, instead of that, I say, why don't you come over here and see what that weak man made for a son?
Thune comes running at you, screaming. You can tell he's in pain.
Yeah.
But he's taking everything he can. He swings his weapon at you. Does a 10 hit?
No, not quite.
He swings, missing. Swings again. 14 hit?
Nope.
Alright, so he swings on the left, misses, swings again on the right, misses again, and kind of like stumbles and bumps into you.
I want to attempt to kind of use his momentum to like throw him over the top of me. Okay. Is that possible?
I'm going to let you do that without an action.
Okay.
Because it's cool.
Cool. So I just chuck him over me.
Yeah.
To try to get him onto the ground.
Give me a strength check. We're gonna say it's like a 12 because he's got momentum. You've got momentum, so it doesn't need to be that high.
It's an 11.
Oh. So
wait, ability check. I want to expend one of my second winds to do that one. Sorry. Okay, I'm expending a second wind. Well, I guess I need to see if I succeed first. If I don't, then I don't have to expend it. So my second strength check. Oh my god!
Is that how it works?
2. Yeah, it says
you don't have to expend it.
It says on the second wind, whenever you activate your second wind with a bonus action. No, sorry, hold on. It's right here under. Oh, I know it's under features and traits. Give me a second. I just want to read it out to you.
I trust you.
Oh wait, I have an advantage on strength checks because I'm a remarkable athlete.
Roll it.
Okay, yeah,
you just did, technically.
I technically just did, but I didn't expend my second wind.
Correct. Do you want to use your second wind?
I am going to. It's called Tactical Shift. Whenever you activate your second wind... Nope, sorry, hold on. It's called... Yeah, you hear that stuff? I know it's in here. Maybe I'm crazy. Tactical... I think it's called Tactical Mind. When you fail an ability check, you can expend the use of 1 second wind. Instead of regaining HP, you roll a d10 and add the result to the ability check.
Oh, so if
I rolled an 11...
So you added a 6, so you're good.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. Yeah. So I attempt to throw him over me to get him into the prone position.
And you absolutely do it.
Okay.
Nice.
Now,
right, go please.
Okay.
All right, go play, please. Thank you, love.
Okay, so as he's lying prone on the ground, and I'm checking where he's at health-wise, if I go to strike him, does he look like, because I haven't even used an action yet. I've got 2 attacks that I can use against him.
You just throw him over and knock him front.
Plus an action search, so I know that I could basically strike him 3 times. Am I seeing a man that I'm going to kill in 3 turns?
That's up to you. He's not doing well. He's definitely losing the fight.
Man.
After you throw him over your shoulder, he looks at you angrily.
Yeah.
If you want to kill me, make sure it's for more than just pride.
All right. Brom is looking at him. He's lying on the ground now, right? Because I just threw him over my shoulder.
Yep. And his weapon has fallen out of his hand and rolled across the ground.
Am I close enough to kick his weapon out of the way?
Oh, I mean, it's gone.
Oh, it's like way on.
Yeah.
So he's lying on the ground. He's looking up at me, and Brom looks at him. And Brom walks up, and he has his sword drawn. And when I look over at Myrna and Torque, what's going on with them right now?
They're just watching intently. Seeing him fall on the ground, they're obviously upset.
Yeah.
You know, this is a man that's been taking care of them for the last 5 years.
Brom wants to take a disengage action. Because he's thinking back to all the times that he said that he only wanted to give things into this world instead of take things from the world.
As you're standing there thinking,
Yeah.
you feel a tug on your leg. And you look down, and it's Tori. It says, "Please don't kill my daddy."
You dirty dog.
The crowd hushes, and a single snowflake lands on your hand. The choice is yours.
Brom knows in this moment that he's never going to get his family back. He's not going to be able to take Myrna back. He's not going to be able to have Torque because all this has happened. And that there's really no recovering what he's lost at this point, right?
Correct.
He looks down at Thum and he remembers all the times that they spent together, all the memories that they built together, and he just feels his hand just trembling as he kind of puts his sword down, and he looks at Torque and he asks him, he's like, "Is your daddy a good man?"
My daddy's the best. Please don't kill him. I need him.
Brom looks over at Thum, and you can see that his face, Brom doesn't have hatred in him anymore, or anger. He's just sad. He's sad that he's lost his family, that he's lost everything, and that he knows that it's not coming back, and he knows that Thum did what had to be done. So he looks over at Thum and he says, "My dad, my father, tried to save me, but I know, Thum, that you actually did the right thing to try to come and find me." Oh, man.
Getting emotional?
It's the music, too.
I know.
It's no.
I'm right there with you.
I know. He's like, "I know you did everything that you could. And I've been angry. And I know that no matter what happens, Thum, I'm not going to be able to take Torque back. Or Myrna. What you built here is what I prayed to the gods that I could build every day of my life." Brom reaches into his bag kind of behind him and he pulls out the wooden duck. And he puts it in Torque's hands. And then he comes up to Thum. And he looks over at the elder and he says, "I concede.
You forfeiting?
This man is the leader of this tribe. And he can choose to end me here. Or he can choose to let me go and live my life back out in my banishment again." And Brom kind of just gets to his knees and just waits.
Thum lays down on the ground, stunned, breathing hard, but realizing that this is the Brom that he knew when he left. And knowing that he hasn't changed is a big deal for him. As Thum begins to get up, you feel like something's bumped into you, and it's Torque and he's hugging you. and he's thanking you for not killing his dad.
Oh.
And so,
Brom just starts crying.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, like that would be too much for him. Like he's a Goliath and he's tough and he's whatever it is, but like feeling his son like hug him and thank him, Brom just starts kind of like breaking down, and he just keeps saying like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
As this silence overtakes everything, and you just hear the sound of Brom weeping, Thune stands to his feet, and he takes Torek and he kind of pushes him to the side, and he grabs Brom by the shoulders and lifts him up, and turns him to the crowd, and just raises his hand with them together. And the crowd just goes crazy. After everyone has gone crazy and it gets calm, you see all the elders go around each other and they begin speaking. And they turn to Brom, and Elder Steve steps up.
Just like way to break the tension.
And he just tells you, kneel.
So Brom kneels.
Brom kneels, and Elder Steve puts his hand on his shoulder. As you have shown restraint when necessary, and being who you are, we now dub you Wanderer of the Peaks, Protector of the Borders. You are our protector here. You may not be our chief, but you are our protector. And again, Torek runs over and hugs him again. And he's like, thank you so much. Thank you for not killing my dad. Elder Steve looks at you. Rise, O protector.
And Brom stands up.
You see Thune kind of disappear off into one of the tents, and he comes back out with oh, by the way, that's what Torek looks like.
Oh,
In case you were wondering.
my baby boy. That's my boy. My boy.
So he comes out with what you recognize as the stone heart mantle, and he places it over you. So this is going to be...
Oh, this was my dad's thing. Oh,
So
you dirty dog.
once the ceremonial cloak of Brom's father, Chief Dorger, this mantle was reforged with strands of sky elk hide and earth thread steel from after Brom's return from exile. Its clasp bears the symbol of the Stormpeak clan, a mountain split in half, joined again by a braided silver line, symbolizing broken lineage restored through strength and humility. So you now have, when you're wearing it, Voice of Restraint. When you reduce a creature to 0 HP with a melee weapon attack, you may choose to leave them unconscious and stable instead of killing them. If you do, all allies within 30 feet who can see you gain 1d6 temporary hit points and advantage on their next wisdom saving throw as your act of mercy inspires them. You also get Stormblood memory. Once per long rest, you may invoke the memory of your father's voice at the weight of your tribe's expectations to steady your spirit. As a reaction, when you fail a wisdom saving throw, you may instead succeed.
Okay, cool.
So, and this is where we're going to end out Brom's one shot.
Man.
Thanks for watching, guys.
It's been good.